What's going on, guys? I'm Chad. Welcome back to the Dorky and 40 channel. I want to talk today a little bit more about the updates that I'm seeing in Betaflight 4.0 in the development builds, all the good stuff that's coming for us in April. So I just rebuilt my massive droner 3-inch last night and flashed the newest development build of Betaflight 4, and I saw that they had added a couple extra elements into the OSD, so now we can do our max dynamic notch filter tuning all right there within the OSD. So when I was flying around today, I noticed that there is a lot more stuff in the OSD, a lot more options, and I put a couple feelers out to some different groups, and it does sound like Betaflight is trying to implement a lot of options from the configurator that makes as many of that make sense into the actual OSD, so that way we can make a lot more changes to our stuff on the fly and not have to worry about coming back and hooking up to a laptop or doing anything like that. So it's really cool, really good news. We'll cut to some DVR here and I'll run you through kind of some of the stuff that I saw. And I'm also going to just create a Betaflight 4 playlist to put that up here. And you can just kind of see the evolution of what's been happening with the filters. And I'll be running these on like 5-inch, 3-inch, and you know, all kinds of stuff like that. So let's get to the DVR and we'll walk through that. So here we are in the OSD, and it's the typical regular menu. Get your PIDs, everything like that you can play around with. Go down to the miscellaneous here, and this is where we have different stuff like our feed forward and anti-gravity, but you can see they've also added in throttle boost, launch control, which allows you to play around with some of that stuff, which I haven't really did that yet. Motor limit output percentage, auto cell count. If we go into the filters here, should be just our regular filtering that we're all pretty much used to. And then of course in rates, we have all of our regular rate adjustments, but in the next rate screen, this is where you can actually set up throttle limiting. You could do it as a scale, or you can just clip it right off the top. So I am just clipping the top 5% off of the throttle on my little massive droner here. So that's pretty nice and handy to have built in. Under the filter global, this is the regular gyro low pass stuff. Dynamic, this is where of course you can run everything on auto, or you can also change your notch range depending upon how you want to approach that. There's sure going to be lots of information out there. Here is where you set your maximum frequency for your FFT. If we go back into features, black box, pretty much the same standard stuff. Smart audio and tramp are the same. I'm not sure if LED had this much stuff in it before. I never really looked at it, but it's nice to know that that's all in there. Power, of course, is all about the same, and failsafe is all about the same as well. Maybe we'll get some stuff in there in the configurator for rescue mode. In the OSD, of course, we can turn on and off all the different elements. Still can't move them, but you can turn them on and off. Here you can see I'm running GitHub revision blah 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 of Betaflight 4.0. Under the miscellaneous, you can set your different debug modes, and of course you can check out your trims through RC Preview, see and make sure everything is centered well for you. And that's really about it, but that's a lot of stuff, and that's just the beginning. Who knows what else they are going to add before April. So thanks a lot, guys. Why don't you give it a flash and check it out yourself. Have a good day.